Cleveland coming off a 38-point loss at Denver, a game in which they were just embarrassed and felt terrible about regarding their effort. Drummond once again in the paint.
Make him shoot over your extended arm, but keep your body away from his.
The Columbus native Trent has stepped up his game in the absence of C.J. McCollum.
No, and he's doing it with short socks, I believe. And what color would you call that? Blazers sprint out to a 7-2 advantage. Drummond into the body of Cantor.
That's tough what Ennis did, because he started vertical and then put his hands down. That's tough what Ennis did, because he started vertical and then put his hands down. A lot of times guys get whistled for a foul, but Ennis got all basketball to help force the miss.
Gary Trent Jr., a second foul that he's able to draw. This time gets the bucket to fall.
Ennis gave you the 2 off the pick and roll with Dame.
Play it off cool. Gary Trent Jr. tries to flip a pass to Cantor, can't handle it. Gary Trent Jr., 6 points in the first quarter. Step back 3, bang, bang.
His right leg came out. His right leg came out. He was trying to draw some contact. The ability to shoot like that. But a good pass. But Gary gives Ant the 3 after the hand.
Dotson turning the corner off the handoff. Allen there for the offensive rebound and the slam. And add a foul to it as well. I think that is an excellent question for when we get back to having the ability to chat with officials prior to the game. We'll dig that up in the rule book during the next break.
Jason Phillips, you got to let us know about this.
Gary Trent Jr. loses Drummond and shows it to him, Lamar.
Oh, man, he played pity-pat with him with the right hand.
Gary Trent Jr., 11 points, third Blazer in double figures. Flips a pass to Simon, sets his feet. Nice. Nothing but net for Anthony Simon. Sexton up top. Allen knocked away by Covington. Osman back into the game, tries to check Tame, and Gary Trent Jr. says, don't mind if I do. Blazers would love to put this one away early before they head out 7 games in 7 different cities, and Gary Trent Jr. helping the cause, giving the Blazers a taste of their own medicine. Garland. Cleveland really struggling from the 3-point line, just 2 of 9. Gary Trent Jr. Listen, this dude ain't got no struggles, Lamar. Blazers fighting for the offensive rebound. Jones Jr. skies for it.
Oh, even his rebounds are a highlight.
Sexton able to intercept the pass. Tippy toes the sideline, and foul on Gary Trent Jr. Cantor once again gives the Blazers another possession. 10 to shoot, Gary Trent Jr. Can't put it home, but Cantor there for the follow, the foul, and the bucket. Portland 10 of 27. Gary Trent Jr. Jumper, short. Because this had the makings of a potential trap game written all over it.
Yeah, they knew that. They came out here, handled their business. It was a key at the start of the game and also at the start of the second half.
Because this had the makings of a potential trap game written all over it.
Yeah, they knew that. They came out here, handled their business. It was a key at the start of the game and also at the start of the second half. It's a great test for him on a daily basis.
Allen misses the 3. Gary Trent Jr. tries to bring it down himself, able to regain control and puts it in.
Good job, Damian Lillard.
Lamar, we talked about Garland for Cleveland playing varsity when he was in 8th grade, which led me to think as Sexton gets the lay-in transition. It's notable because you have 4 Blazers sitting on 20 points. Gary Trent Jr. into the paint. Easy pull-up.
Gary Trent Jr. at the line. J.B. Bickerstaff. The Cavs have 2 games remaining on this 5-game trip. Knew it would be a rough one in terms of not only the opponents, but in terms of game.